Live from the historic Villager Tavern, Beatbox Battle 2026. I'm your announcer, Commissioner Cakes. We have Synthetik versus Wafer Boy. Fight!
Talk to me, take a step back. Talk to me, no turns, man. Give me my comment, man. Your face to face with the uncrowned king. Shit like that. Face to face with the uncrowned. Let's take a step back. Talk to me, I know transplant. Give me my comment, baby. Your face to face with the uncrowned king. Finish.
Chill out a little bit, man. As I walk along this road, and I'm walking all alone. And I start to see the signs. You gotta leave it all behind. Gotta leave it all behind.
Ain't no time for messing around, boy. Cause I'm about to put it all on the line. No, it's time to fuck up that line. Fuck up that line. Stop the line. Coming for the crown. Ain't no time for messing around. Now let's fuck up that rhythm. What? Let me.
Taking my time. Take my time. My time is now.
Nice.
Judges.
You can give them a 3 count if you want. 2, 1,
3, 2, 1, judge. Wafer Boy takes it. Villager Beatbox Battle brought to you by Shinerbach.
We're done.
That was so sassy.
So if you're up in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories. Da 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 da.
Welcome to Villager People live from the well, we're not really live. This is actually edited from the historic Villager Tavern, sponsored by Shinerbach. And today we are running behind because we just I made Eric and Troy jump on board to simulate a beatbox battle. And Troy, how was that?
It was excellent. For clarity, we were not beatboxing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's what we're gonna do at the end.
Oh, that would be an utter disaster.
When you guys leave, so they won't be embarrassed, I'm gonna make them beatbox.
That would be an utter disaster. We judged it between Wafer Boy and Synthetik here, and excellent. Having never seen one, getting to judge one right off the bat was bucket list material.
Fair. Awesome. Oh my gosh. All right. So we're gonna introduce the guests. Their real names. Even though I was really glad I didn't have to announce their real names because Eric's last name is I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it real quick. Eric Naleieha.
Naleieha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did butcher it, but we got through it.
You got it. You got there in the end.
I've known Eric for actually what, like 2 or 3 years now?
I think 2 or 3, yeah.
All right, and his buddy Caleb Dinzey.
Mm-hmm.
And Dinzey is you're a Chattanooga boy.
Right now I'm living in Chattanooga. I was born and raised in Illinois, but
Illinois. Oh, what part?
Very southern part, small farm town nobody's ever heard of. So
okay, yeah. Hey, Ian, can we get a little more Caleb?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, we'll edit it.
I'm just gonna pour the rest of this in here.
All right.
I promise I was pouring it. It was nothing else. That was way louder than I expected.
What are you drinking there, buddy?
Rain.
You wanna go into that?
Orange dreamsicle. That's the best.
You want to go into that? Yeah. I'm telling you, that's like the number one rule of podcasting is like go into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like popsicles. Go into it. How much do you like popsicles? All right.
Not too much.
All right. How much do you like? Do you want to come down to the cellar? All right, we're back. So the Yeah, so you have I see you have an affinity for energy drinks.
I do. It's definitely a problem.
It's a problem. Is that a beatboxer problem? Go ahead. Yeah, because Eric, you were talking about how like you guys drink the same brand.
It's not a beatboxer problem, but we both drink a lot of energy drinks and also happen to beatbox. It's just kind of coincidental because we also both drink the same one. I have a case of Reigns in my house right now.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm almost 40. I'm at the point where I have to stop drinking them.
That's fair.
It's true. Like it's like I look at them at the gas station. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do that to myself.
But they taste so good.
I literally have sugar-free Red Bull here just in case I want one.
Mm-hmm.
Like because but I had a buddy back in college who and I'm not going to bring up his name because it's not he was an ex-heroin addict. And but he loves stimulants, and so like even though he was sober, he would drink. I swear, he would drink NOS. And he would drink like I'm talking like 4 or 5 maybe a day. God. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah. I mean, I think those have like 200 milligrams. These have 3 each, and I frequently drink 2 in a day. It's kind of
well, I mean, you guys are still kind of young. How old are you, Caleb?
I'm 26.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are still in the relatively young age. You won't. It's not until you hit mid-30s that you're really starting to like, unless something I guess catastrophic happens. But like fingers crossed, everybody.
Nothing yet. So
the peak for me was when I was in school. I had 0 caffeine intake, no energy drinks, no coffee, nothing. And during finals time, I would drink like 1 energy drink. And it was like, have you seen that movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper, where he like takes the pill and it unlocks all of his brain? Yeah. It felt like that. Like I could hear colors. It was incredible.
All right, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mozart, if you're watching this edit, you can put at least one of the outtakes of me, or you can make a funny little thing of me fucking up the intro to that beatbox battle.
Make it a reel.
Yeah, please make me look like a fool so it can go viral. Everyone wants to see that.
Farming.
It will be like one of those anecdotal things, like, so you want to know what it's like running a bar? Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Bradley Cooper, huh? So what were we like? We're back. We're back.
Drinks. Yeah, and drinks unlocking like all of your potential. That's kind of how it feels whenever I drink it too. Mm-hmm. It's not as much of an impact as it was before.
I wish,
but it definitely helps me like filter out a lot of my thoughts. I can say some kind of egregious stuff sometimes, so this helps me get past that without it actually coming out of my mouth.
It is.
You know what's really funny is like, have you seen Toby do this? You know what I'm talking about? Where he'll open the drinks.
No.
So my brother Toby loves to open a drink, energy drink, Diet Dr. Pepper. Like he'll like look. We have a jazz jam, and he'll go up and play guitar. Mm-hmm. And Toby, very very, intuitively accomplished jazz guitarist, and he'll be like, Andrew, hand me your energy drink, and I already know when he's done that thing's gonna be open and full. And it's just gonna be sit like 3 o'clock's gonna roll around. That thing's just be sitting on the bar. And I'm like, all right, I don't need to drink that, and I'll like throw it away. But I already know every time a Diet Dr. Pepper or an energy drink will just get open and just sit on that bar because he's playing. He's not even paying attention to it. It's almost like a security blanket or something. Like he'll get it and he'll just like set it there, and it's like, there it is.
He's just smelling it. Just get the vibes.
It's a scent.
Yeah.
It's a totem. Okay, so we'll get into it. The reason we are here is because Eric, Eric is, even though quiet and low-key kind of guy, you are extremely competitive, and he annihilated the competition on my competition reel we posted. You had how many people do you think left a comment for you to come on the show?
If I were to guess, I want to say like 25, 30.
So let's get into the strategy of winning a competition. How did you win that competition? What did you do?
I put it on my story and I was like, hey guys, can you please tag me in this?
This is true. I've won a competition by utilizing stories before. Mm-hmm, it's true.
Mm-hmm. It was an Instagram story, and the rest is history.
Okay, so let's get into that. How many people watch your stories, you think?
I want to say average like 180, 200.
Wow, he's doing better than even the bar, dude. I'm not going to say that I'm like the best at that, but that's like, if it's consistently 180, 200, that's pretty good for like, like a single person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many followers you got?
1,600.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. That means people are very engaged on your page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you have influence, and that showed to be true.
Yeah.
And so so how did you choose? So he brought Caleb along. How did you guys meet?
Through beatboxing, actually.
Well, yeah. So go ahead. You have a story?
Kind of. So we met at this competition called Crossroads. It's one that happens every year in Kansas City. And we just ended up in the same Airbnb together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Without having met before, because what will normally
how did you end up in the same? People do that? They're in Airbnbs with people they don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the competitions, a lot of times there will be a couple of people that are organizing it,
and they'll stuff you all in the same place.
Exactly. I knew a couple of people that were in the B&B already, and so they said, "Hey, we've got some space in this Airbnb if you want to tag along." And I was going through the names, and I've seen Eric's name for years.
Years,
I'm a little bit of a newcomer to the in-person, on stage scene.
Really? How come?
I just didn't really have the money. I wasn't
traveling
able to get out
and doing
to
all.
them.
Yeah,
exactly. And I wasn't really at a point to where I was comfortable with performing in front of that many people on stage in front of beatboxers, where they know when I'm messing up.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's such a niche thing that the people that go to that are probably other beatboxers, right?
Yes.
They're people who aspiring beatboxers or people that really know a lot about it.
Exactly.
How common are those in-person ones? Because Eric, I saw some of your videos on YouTube that looked like they were competition submissions. Mm-hmm. So how many are in-person competitions versus online?
I feel like online has been dying down recently. Okay. The height of online competitions was during COVID, which makes sense. But I can only think of maybe 3 active online ones right now. In person, at least I know in the States there are, I want to say 9 this year, all around from there's a couple in Hawaii, up in New York, Arizona, California, Ohio, Kansas City. There's going to be, I think, 2 or 3 in Canada this year as well. A bunch in Europe. There's a big France scene. Mm-hmm. World Champs is going to be happening in Germany, Austria, Poland, one of those. Mm-hmm. There's comps in Japan, Korea, Australia is either just had one or is going to be having one.
They just had one a little bit ago.
There it is.
There's a page on Instagram that will update everybody about all of the events happening that week. And usually, every week, there's going to be at least 1 or 2. Oh, wow. There's been a lot of times, even last year in the States, there was 2 competitions that happened at the same time. It was the Ohio Championships. And I think it was the Beatbox Arena battle that happened at the same time. So unfortunately, the attendance wasn't as high for either of them as it could have been. Mm-hmm. But
oh no, that wasn't Arena. That was Bison, I think.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah.
Or one of the ones in the DMV, because I remember it was that Ohio Champs at the same time, and then I couldn't go to either because I was in New York for ICCA finals.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
it sounds like, I guess, they're a pretty well organized circuit. I guess my thought was maybe that it was a little more DIY, but it sounds like it's pretty official.
It's yeah. It can be DIY sometimes. There's different levels to how professional some competitions are.
Well, wait, that's a good segue. You've done one.
I did do one, yes. In April, I put on the Music City Beatbox battle.
I was very jealous because I was like, you mean I can't convince you to do one here? You've already got a place? I'm slow to the game. Anyway, go ahead. Tell me about it.
Well, to be fair, we did...
We'll post the flyer right now.
That one, because also we had to sell tickets for that because we were flying out judges.
Yeah, I don't really like to do that.
Yeah, because we promised judges for our battle that we would pay for their flight, their lodging, all of that, so they have a free trip. But yeah, I put on the Music City Beatbox battle April 3rd and 4th here in Nashville. This guy Vanoa from Ohio won it. He also competed.
I lost against Vanoa.
Oh yeah, you know all about Vanoa, huh?
Yeah.
So what was hard about facing off against Vanoa?
Vanoa is a powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Stop getting precision in the rhythm. Go with the rhythm now, so I gotta hop off this bitch. The window down, cause I'm closing off this fame. You don't fuck with the vision. I'm getting precision.
Very original and unique. He's really loud. But he has this one whistle that like I can't do it well at all, but it's like but his control over it is insane. And he's a lot, I don't know if I would say a lot more experience on stage because he's pretty new to it as well. But he's a lot more comfortable on stage than I am.
The thing with him too is he just grinds all the time. Like, he's still in school. I don't think he has a job. He kind of just spends his days just beatboxing. Like, he learns sounds instantly. I was at a competition with him in Ohio the month before mine. He also beat me there in the finals. And I swear to God, between that and the Nashville one, he learned like 2 new sounds just because, and somehow got better in that month. So
his so every time you meet with him, his skill is exponentially getting better.
Yes.
So you don't know what to expect next time you see him.
Yes.
He's only been to like, I think 5 or 6 competitions or something like that.
And how long has he been doing it?
He's been beatboxing for like over 10 years, I'm pretty sure. But as far as in person for battling, not long at all. It's like 2 or 3 years.
Now, a big question that Ian was wanting me, Ian, who's the guy, our production guy, was wanting to ask you guys, which was a great. I didn't even think about this, but because we were thinking about it's a sport. Music is a sport. People don't really think of it that way. But there's the success achieved. Like, how does success go over time, young to old? So what is the endurance like? The physical take on your body having to actually beatbox in battle? You know, like are there guys that are just what's the physical ramifications of not being ready? You know.
Do you want to go on?
Yeah, if you don't warm up properly, then you can actually damage your vocal cords. And there are some techniques that I've been teaching myself and learning.
What's the most common like form of like damage?
I don't know what to call it, but it's just some kind of vocal cord damage to where like it's difficult to talk. Like if I'm practicing a couple basses too much, I can tell that like it's hurting my throat. I can barely talk. It hurts to swallow, stuff like that. And so at that moment, it's a muscle that you have to develop. So that's when I start to pull back and I just
so the lower sounds are something that are more uncommon to the voice. So right, is that what you're? Yeah,
exactly.
Specifically the vocal ones.
Those can be like pretty damaging overall.
Can you give an example of like a warm up or something? Or like stuff
a lot of times whenever I'm warming up, I'm just gonna be like running through it, not pushing super loud. So like,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Great example.
Yeah. That shit's amazing.
There's 2 tones in there, so basically I sit on that bass. Just to lock in the 2 tones, make sure they're kind of in tune with each other.
That's so amazing. So beatboxing. A lot of these beatboxing techniques are also like being able to manipulate 2 tones at once.
Yes.
In order to sound, I guess, not human or like a machine. Wow, that's amazing.
When we were, I referenced this earlier. When my wife and I were getting ready this morning, we were listening to some of Eric's stuff, and she was like getting ready in the mirror, and I was like watching it, and she was like. Did he layer that? And I was like, no, that's just him.
Yeah.
It's got 2, like 3 tones going at the same time.
Is there a method to that? Like, I mean, that's such a mystifying thing.
There's different ways to do it. Like the one he was showing is there's like double vocal techniques. There's ways to. I don't really have one, but like there's 2 like overtones on that. A lot of that is vocal fold manipulation. There's easier ways to do things like that. So there's one called a lip oscillation where you're making 1 pitch with your lips and 1 pitch with your voice. So like there's one you can do that breathing in. I'm trying to think of any other
You can pair whistles as well.
Okay.
So I do like a lip bass with a whistle.
Wow.
And then you can also layer your voice on top of it as well. And so I'm trying to figure out how to actually harmonize everything. Like that's almost like a chord that I'm doing like by myself.
Yeah.
So there's different ways of producing like multiple tones for sure.
There's also like a straight up polyphonic voice. I don't know if mine will come out, but
Is that?
Whoa.
So there's that too.
Yeah, that was amazing. So let's get into influences, background. So Eric, where are you from? I mean, I am. If anyone can anyone guess?
I wonder. I'm from Hawaii. I was born and raised in Hawaii, and then I moved out here when I went to Belmont. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, you did acapella stuff, right?
I did acapella stuff, yes. I was a part of the Pitchman.
Were you the only one that beatbox? Or is
yes, unfortunately, because I wanted to sing too, and they never let me because they were like, "You need
dude." He's like, they're like, Eric, no, you're like the left-handed pitcher. Like, no, you're gonna do this.
No, it's funny because I auditioned for a solo, and I found out later they were like, "Yeah, like you did really good, but we need you to beatbox," and I was like. Let me try. But
yeah, he also writes songs, and I remember when you came into the open mic, and I was like, "Oh, you write songs?" And you're like, "Oh, fucking yeah." Like, what the fuck, dude? Yes, I write songs, Andrew. Yes, I'm not just imitating machines all day.
But yeah, I did acapella for the 3 years I was at Belmont. We did the ICCAs, which is the competition in Pitch Perfect. We won the whole competition in 2023 and 2025.
Yeah, it's a very accomplished group.
Mm-hmm. We didn't compete in 2024 because there's like an unwritten rule that you don't compete after the year you win.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is interesting. It's like so everyone. It's like. Wow, I'm not gonna. There's many words for that, but like I'm not gonna get into
like,
it.
I guess the idea is like you got to give people a chance because
give people a chance in a competition.
Yeah,
man.
But they let us do a.
Could you imagine if they started doing that like heavy duty professional sports? It's like your Philadelphia Eagles are not gonna compete this year.
Yeah.
Like, and then a building burned down. But okay. So why so how did you get into beatboxing growing up in Hawaii?
So
was that easy or hard there?
Yeah, there's a mix of both. So I got into it initially because I found out about Pentatonics, the acapella group, and I listened to them a lot, and I was like, "Hey, that sounds cool." I started learning beatboxing and learning all the styles and whatnot because I found out about what's called the Grand Beatbox Battle, which is basically like at this point the most renowned international battle. It's basically the equivalent to like a world championship.
Sorry to cut you off. We are sponsored by Shiner Bach. We are Troy. Come on. Just seemed like a good time to do this. Just sip it on down. All right. It makes you, you will relieve yourself more efficiently. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so, sorry, go ahead to the, go ahead.
But yeah, I found these videos from the Grand Beatbox Battle, and I just thought they were really cool, and I decided to start trying. As I started trying, I just like put it out on my Instagram story, and then there's another beatboxer in Hawaii. His name is Pono. He like happened across my story one way or another. I think it might have been because I did some community college classes while I was in high school there, and Pono's auntie was my like English teacher or something, and like through all that he found me. For context, Pono is the 2022 national U.S. champion in beatboxing.
Wait. Say it one more time. Say it again.
Pono is the 2022 American beatbox champion.
Oh wow! So like, yeah, he was so
he's good.
He is like, and how old was Pono at the time when you were that age?
He's a year older than me.
Oh wow! So
yeah.
he was a peer. Holy shit! We were just talking about you were talking about how good Eric is in Tennessee, right? And so you imagine, so you were like having to compete against this dude.
No, I didn't. Here's the thing: I never competed against him because he's literally just so much better than the Hawaii scene that he is the one that puts on the Hawaii championships.
He's like, I am Pono. And
yeah,
he like walks out.
Yeah,
he's
basically
been on the biggest stage in the world a couple times now.
Yes,
the biggest stage in the world. What is the biggest stage in the world?
Is the Grand Beatbox Battle.
Okay, yeah. Oh, for the sport. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the Taylor Swift of beatboxing.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a picture of Pono right now. Maybe a video clip. I don't know.
Let's get it, bro.
I guess from what you said too, where you put on the Tennessee one, is that kind of what it takes? Of like you have like someone who's really big in the scene that kind of takes almost like I guess like a smaller scene under their wing almost. And
it kind of does tend to happen that way. Like if I'm looking at a lot of the other competitions that there are, Pono is by far the best in Hawaii. He sets up the Hawaii battles. There's this guy Miso in California. He's I would say the best in California. He sets up the California ones. The current people who do the USA championships are the Beatbox House. They are literally like the best 5-person beatbox group in the world right now. Each of them also have like international and national titles. Like 3 of the members all have won that Grand Beatbox battle, like literally back to back to back for the solo category.
Yeah, it's not the same thing as the collegiate acapella thing.
No.
no, guy. No, I know you're good. We all know you're good.
Yeah.
Just take a shot. No.
There's this one guy from Spain. His name is Zeka, and he's considered like one of the best in the world right now. But he was I think 5-time Spanish champ, and I mean a lot of those were consecutive. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's like because I mean in sports, people, I mean your body changes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. So what is where do you feel like people are in their prime when it comes to beatboxing?
I don't know if there really is a prime.
Do people considering it's your vocal cords, is being younger better?
Being younger is better. It's more about how much time you put into it as you're learning, because once you learn a sound, you don't really lose it unless you don't do it.
Okay.
I think that
the muscle memory starts to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that people go past their prime when they stop actively like doing it.
So who's the oldest one that you can think of that's still like really competing?
Oh,
Beat Rhino?
Does he still he did
competed at West Coast.
So yeah, I mean Beat Rhino, he's been in the scene for like 15, 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
So how old is he now?
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
Okay, so mid-30s is when people start like really like pushing the limits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totally makes sense to me. I mean, when I started getting, I think I was 34 when I started realizing I had like arthritis that was getting kind of bad, and also because so Caleb, you're a bass player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You play upright?
I play upright and electric.
Yeah. So and you do gig around in Chattanooga?
A little bit, not as much anymore. I've been working like close to 50 hours almost every single week for the past while.
So how would you say that like are they both? Is beatboxing as physically demanding as like playing upright, or you have to be as precise? Because that's what people don't realize when you have to be really precise in order not to mess yourself up.
Yes, I feel like beatboxing has its own demands. Like I was mentioning earlier, like it is a muscle that you're developing. So if I'm practicing a ton that day with this one bass in particular, it's my version of a chest bass. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, that was a little bit better. But if I'm not practicing that consistently, or if I practice too much that day, then the next day I'm going to suffer just with talking. Mm-hmm. And I work as a server, so obviously that's not great. But so there are definitely their own demands.
Where do you serve at?
Right now, I'm working at a steakhouse. It's called Malone's.
Oh yeah, Malone's Steakhouse.
Mm-hmm. They got some good food. They're based out of Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give my whole spiel.
Of course. You're like, well, it will be. We'll be drinking today, guys. Anyway, but let me get into, since we were talking about, and actually me and Troy are both bass players, and so you being a bass player is like there's an anomaly here. So hopefully some pop singer doesn't walk in the door and be like, hey, I need someone for like in 5 minutes. So what is your background? Like you said you're from Indiana?
I'm from Illinois originally.
Illinois, okay, yeah.
My background, I've worked in TV stations for a while, but that was before I moved down here to Tennessee. But I was a music major in college for a couple years. The school that I went to was like just a private Christian school, but a ton of instruments were accessible, and so that's where I just like learned how to develop my musicality.
Okay, so are you a multi-instrumentalist?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And do you feel like that helped you with beatboxing? I guess kind of because in a compositional way, or like
yes,
understanding like okay, all these different sounds kind of stack up like this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And how long have you been playing bass?
Bass, I started in, I think it was 8th grade.
So you have orchestral experience? Did you play an orchestra at all?
I have played an orchestra a bit as well.
Basses.
Yeah, all 2 of us back there.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I know you're asleep.
Pretty much.
I know you're playing 2 different notes that are microtonal over there because your hands aren't big enough yet.
Sorry that I have a 40 measure rest here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're like, it's like the best is like people don't realize the best is the percussionists. Mm-hmm. Like they have to be better at counting than anybody. It's like what you'll be like if you're if you're like the cymbals player. It's like all right, well I'm gonna not do anything for 30 minutes possibly.
Pretty much, yeah. I've seen some of the percussionists like sheet music and it says rest for 132 measures.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, how do you count that? Like,
so do you have any like favorite orchestra pieces or anything that you've played or like?
My exposure to music has been really odd.
Yeah.
I've kind of had to discover things on my own, and so I didn't know about a lot of
because in
composers,
the fundamental stuff when you're like in 8th grade and stuff like that, it's like it's not until you get to like the college level where you're like, all right, we're gonna play Brahms, or hey, we're gonna start read Tchaikovsky, and you're like, well, okay, great, and then you get kind of exposed to some difficult stuff.
Exactly.
But the hardest part is really just the culture of navigating the culture of the orchestra and making sure that you guys as a section are really like locking it down, because if you as a section aren't, then you'll hear about it the whole fucking session.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So and what else do you play?
I taught myself how to play like 18 instruments. A couple of those I did take lessons for, but like I play.
Yeah, can you list them? Can you?
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, come on, 18.
So I do count each of the different saxophones and like different clarinets as individual instruments, because there are differences with how you play them. But I can play alto, tenor, baritone saxophone, clarinet, bass clarinet, flute, trumpet, trombone, euphonium, guitar, cello, double bass, electric bass, mandolin, ukulele, banjo, piano, hand chimes, handbells.
You see, you've impressed even Eric now. He's like Eric just said Jesus. Glockenspiel.
It was number
penny whistle.
It was number 13 that triggered it. 12 is 12.
Once you
is
go
like,
back,
12 is normal.
You never go past 13.
Exactly.
That's right.
So I didn't really have much of a life when I was in middle school and high school.
The slapstick. No.
Triangle.
Believe it or not, I barely play any percussive instruments. A lot of it's woodwinds, strings.
No, that's just your
brass.
voice you use for that stuff, right? You're like, I can simulate that. I don't need to buy it.
Exactly. Like,
just give me a microphone. Shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
So I guess in that sense of it sounds like beatboxing is kind of taking more of the focus over those 18 other instruments right now. So
yes.
What about beatboxing that is, I guess, attractive as opposed to all of those other?
I don't need to buy an instrument.
Hey, it's access to access to entry, or barrier to entry. So beatboxing is like the soccer of the music world. All you need is a ball. Just go. You got a buddy, okay. And even if you don't have a buddy, you can just mess around with the ball.
Exactly. I don't have most of the instruments that I know how to play. Like I don't have $4,000 to buy an upright bass.
Why not?
I keep on going to competitions.
No, it's true. Like the bass I've got, I mean, I've had it for a long time, and I've decided not to upgrade it because I retired. But like I got that one. I've had that one for maybe 12 or so years, and like maybe longer, and it's $4,500 easy. It's like buying a decent used car.
Exactly.
It's not for the faint of heart, and you don't put it on layaway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to buy it from them
outright.
Yeah.
Not to mention keeping up with the bow strings and also.
Well, there's other, and you have to have a buddy who's really cool that you don't mind. That's the luthier. Randy Hunt's the guy in town, man. If anybody plays bass out there, Randy Hunt. That's a plug. Okay, Randy Hunt's a really nice guy.
Got them all in here. But
So actually, Troy, I'm going to kick it off to you because you were talking about something interesting you ran across, which was Eric's wiki.
Yes. Are you aware you have a beatbox wiki?
No way.
Yeah, I am aware because I made it.
Okay.
Oh, spoiler.
No.
It wasn't some like obsessed girl. Damn.
Okay, well that does ruin the game I was going to play.
Really?
If you weren't aware, I was going to be like, do you know you have a trivia section? And I was going to be like, is this real or fake? And like just make up shit.
A trivia section.
Had a pet rooster from age 6 to 19.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
So I did. So
I can't believe you made it.
So I was okay. In my defense, I was going on a spree of like making pages for like the Hawaii beatboxers. So I made one for this other guy, Jay Pizzle. He was the first Hawaii beatbox champion. And like I said, I made one for myself. I made one for I updated a lot of the.
I'm sure Pono has one, right?
Pono, he's had one. Yeah, he's been doing stuff live since like 2017. Like he's been going all around. But like I wanted to update. Like there were some of the Hawaii competitions that didn't have pages. I made some pages for that, and then I was like, my name's here a lot. Maybe I should.
I think that's fair.
So
you make, I think you make 5 pages for people, and you get to make your own. Like that's fair.
It wasn't just because I was like, I'm gonna make just my own, and then that's it. I like was trying to just make pages for all of the Hawaii ones. So
despite the fact that he made his own wiki, he's actually really humble. Like,
he also loves being Hawaiian. I remember we have a luau every year, and he did you dress up every year or just one?
No, so I'm pretty sure
you definitely won one year. He beat the crap out of that competition.
Well, no, I think that was the Halloween one actually, because I did Maui.
Yeah.
I think the luau ones, I just literally walk in with a Hawaiian shirt. I'm like, guys, I'm Hawaiian. It's fine. I don't have to do shit.
Well, yeah. So one year, if it was Halloween or if it was the luau, but you were like dressed up with like, what exactly were you wearing? So get into that.
I think it was Halloween because I was dressed up as Maui. So I didn't have the full like tattoo sleeve yet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Also,
so you're a little,
you're all the way up.
He just wanted to show off his bicep.
So for that year, though, I had bought some like temporary tattoos that I just put on my chest. I think I walked into the bar basically with an unbuttoned like black and white Hawaiian shirt. And then like a grass skirt on the bottom, and yeah. So the whole.
Were you holding anything?
I had like the Maui hook. I had like a little prop thing. So I'm probably honestly going to do that again this year since I have more tattoos and it's easy and I have longer hair now. So
So we'll have we'll get a whole nother reimagining of this.
Yeah.
So it's like since it's far enough away, maybe you'll win again. People won't even remember that you did it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's anything else about the wiki?
I mean, you can still go through it if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember when I did it or what's in it. So
do it for the people, Troy. Come on.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Eric's wiki and you're a customer, you just go check it out.
I will say, I know that
you should put Lane on the wiki.
You can probably like make your own page, and I know you probably can't control the entire name, but I would petition instead of Beatbox Wiki, WikiBeat instead of WikiFeet.
WikiBeat.
I don't know if anyone can change that, but if somebody can.
Just
Darren Ghost Fugu you change it, please.
Just type a Wafer wiki.
True.
Mm-hmm. How'd you come up with Wafer Boy?
Okay, so Wafer Boy happened. That was not my original beatbox name. Originally, I was gonna do Era because my name is Eric. It's easy. But then I found out that was like a Scandinavian band or some shit. And so Wafer Boy came about because my middle school friend group, there was 3 of us. One of them decided that each of us was going to be a food. Don't remember who was what? No. But one was a potato, one was a cinnamon roll, and for some godforsaken reason, they said that I was a wafer. And for some reason,
everyone just thinks you're some Catholic guy. I mean, are you Catholic? I don't even know.
but yeah, so it literally just came from that random thing that happened in middle school, and I just ran with it ever since.
Oh, wow. That's so funny.
It's memorable enough, I think. So
I look at because it's what your handle is. So like when we were doing, I think Mozart's going to do a like funny blooper of me trying to announce them and screwing up like 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one part I was not going to fuck up. I've seen that name on Instagram so much. Yeah. All right, Troy, what else from the wiki?
So I noticed in 2025, 7 placements, including first place Hawaii Beatbox Champions 2025.
Yes.
First place Crossroads, which you guys mentioned earlier. It sounds like with what you mentioned before, I mean, 7 placements, like how often, with more of them occurring like in person, how often are you like traveling around?
Too much. I was actually just talking to Caleb about this the other day.
He was commiserating to you. That's too much.
So after I graduated Belmont in May 2025, I literally went to, I think it was 6 different competitions that year. And so far this year, including the one that I put on, I've been to 3, and we're in May. So it's literally, I just go to as many as I possibly can. Yeah, I just go. It's kind of a problem because I need to like save my money more and stop going to so many. Because
So well, who's telling you that? Like, what's that?
My credit card.
The debt. My debt is.
I have student loans too. I can't do this. But like, because in 2025 I did one in Virginia, then one in Hawaii, then one in Kansas. Also the 7 placements. I got 2 different placements at the one in Kansas. Mm-hmm. So the Crossroads one. I got first place in the loop station one, and then 4th place in solos.
Can you get into the loop station? Is that a more common? Does everyone do that in y'all's thing?
the machines themselves to operate, they're like $300 or $400 or something.
Yeah. So, but you just do yours just straight up.
I do solos, exclusively, pretty much. So, but
so is that a whole nother arena in the competition?
It is. So Loop Station is this whole other beast. Loop Station is like the device where you have like 5 different tracks. You can loop yourself doing stuff on those tracks, and you can add effects, either input effects or effects after you've recorded things. Excuse me. And there's like whole different types of competitions with that. People will get 3-minute rounds. They'll have a thing where they'll build an entire track around it. I did that a lot in like 2023 to 2025. The Crossroads one that I placed on is the last time I ever did it because I sold it afterwards so I could buy a DJ controller.
And you sold it?
Yeah, I sold it to Robbie.
Oh, nice.
We're going to put a picture of Robbie. All
right. Shout out Robbie.
Shout out Robbie.
Shout out Girthquake.
Girthquake. Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, so how did you come up with the name Synthetik?
Believe it or not, I didn't mean to.
So the name is actually Synthetik. It's like it's not even like you're like well, someone I didn't even mean to do that.
I was making my Discord account in like 2019, 2020, and that's whenever it was getting a lot more popular to be on like the Beatbox community Discord. Mm-hmm. And the original name that I was supposed to have was Synthix.
And what's the name of that Discord?
It's called Beatbox Community.
Okay, yeah.
But as I was joining it, like I was writing in my name, and I completely forgot that I had settled on Synthix before that.
Synthix.
And then I typed in Synthetik, and then that is just who I am now.
Yep, it's that's how they know me there.
Yeah.
So well, I mean, and it's I'm not going to get to how bad of an announcer I was there, but it's a very I mean, everyone knows what Synthetik means, so it's I think it's a good one.
I appreciate it.
Why was it Synthix?
No idea.
Yeah,
genuinely no idea. I was just like, what could possibly be a stage name? There are people that have some very unique stage names out there.
Vanilla.
Yeah, Vanilla, yeah. And then there's also people that like go the opposite route and they just use their name. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have something. But yeah, so I settled on Synthetik, and it has been attempted. Like, people have attempted to call me out for my name. This one guy, his name is Zephyr. I'm so sorry that I'm bringing this up. He's one of my friends, and he was before and after the event and everything. But in the very beginning of our battle, mind you, we were roommates for this event. It was Crossroads 2024. He starts off the round by saying, your beats are fuck as shit. You're synthetic as fuck.
Oh, damn. So that worked against you.
Oh, love you too, man. After the battle, he walks up to me and he was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I messed up the diss. I was supposed to say, you're fake as shit.
All right, you're fake as shit. I totally just, it was supposed to be way better than that.
So he messed it up entirely, and it was just like so much more bitter and aggressive than it was supposed to be. If he would have said it right, then I would have been like, okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
so you guys during these things are, I mean, it's a spin-off or an offshoot of like a hip-hop rap battle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is where the roots are. So
yeah.
And it's just kind of developed into its own scene past that.
Do you guys rap? Either of you?
Not really.
No, I can barely talk without stuttering a lot of times.
The extent of like rapping is like in one of the rounds that I did, like I have lyrics that I wrote out, but I'm not really rapping because I'm like, because I was like, what? Talk to me, please take a step back. Like I'm doing lyrics around it, but I'm not. It doesn't really count as a rap in my opinion. There are some people who are better at that and like actually have kind of a whole verse that they'll have in the beginning of their beats and stuff.
Well, it's like the more effective disses are effective disses,
Mm-hmm.
That's like... Mm-hmm. Is that actually a part of the? Do you think judges actually consider that?
Yes, there's a whole like culture around what's called countering. Ooh. So like, say somebody does a beat, right? They're doing like a really impressive beat. If their round ends and their opponent comes and does the same thing or does it better, that's like an effective counter. And a way to,
it's like combo finish him. Yeah, it's like a video game.
It's like you're discrediting the whole other round because it's like, bet I can do that too. That actually happened at the Nashville battle.
Is that the most effective strategy?
Not most effective, because if you do it bad, then you are making your round
so
much worse.
You could commit suicide over it.
Yes.
Oh, so if you go to do something they did and you do it worse, they're like, oh, dude's ego's got to get in check. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, let's take him down a peg.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Troy. Anything else from the wiki?
Yeah, let's.
It's just like the fountain of wiki.
Let's see. Okay. He sprained his ankle in an attempt to participate in an Are You Kidding TV video.
Dude, the fact that you wrote this yourself is really hilarious.
Okay, this is the one, first time, podcasting first time.
Dude, that wiki is amazing.
Can you get into that?
Yes, can you get into that? Any future guests, please do a wiki of yourself first.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm all there.
Sorry, Caleb. You're a co-guest. You're fine. You can just you don't have to. I'm not going to blame you for anything.
So that whole thing, I don't know why I put that. Did I even put that on? Because I know other people have edited it since then, so it might not all be me. That probably was me. So
I mean, that's what you said.
I follow that channel, Are You Kidding TV, on Instagram, and they put out a post like, "Hey, we're gonna be around Broadway at X time on this day," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me go. I want to be in a video." So I literally skip a class because I'm like, I want to go see these guys, and I find them on Broadway, right? And I'm like excited because I was like, oh, they're still holding the sign up. I can be a part of the video. So I start running towards them, and as I'm going, like, I look to the side to see what the sign says, and as I'm trying to read the sign, like, I trip and I just like twist the fuck out of my ankle, and like,
you hear?
It's in the, like, they put it.
Did you scream two notes?
No, I like all you see is my face just going like just this sheer look of like horror, and then I hobble over to them, right, and I couldn't do it because it was first person to agree to give us your girlfriend for 24 hours gets $500.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm sick. I couldn't.
You beatboxers, man. That's that's up there.
Like, I couldn't even do the thing, and I just rolled my ankle for nothing. The best part about this is that video was filmed on my birthday. That was the day I walked into the bar with crutches.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was your birthday, so obviously we had to sing it. Was I here?
Maybe it was either you or Scott.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either one. Yeah.
But like I remember because I walked into the bar on crutches or walked, and I did the whole dog bowl thing. I was like trying to play darts, but I couldn't, and like that was just. It was also 9 days before the quarterfinal round for the that whole acapella competition, and we had rehearsal that night. So I walked in
our beatboxer is injured.
I walked in there on crutches. Then they were all like, "Oh no!" Because also one of the things that
our gimmick is done for.
Yeah, no, literally, because the whole acapella thing. There's a lot of choreography in it. One of which I was supposed to do a knee slide. Yeah.
So, mind you, he is one of the most animated people on stage that I have ever seen. Like, usually his leg is going to be either on like the speaker in the air for some reason, or
like a full sumo squat.
He's frequently doing like essentially a crab walk back and forth as he's beatboxing. So like him being injured, like it's actually a big thing for him. It's a huge like.
Thankfully, I didn't have to do any beatbox competitions with the sprained ankle.
Oh, so you get even more animated during those than even the acapella.
Oh, yeah. Well, because acapella, you have to be like you're choreographed, right? You have exactly.
So how did you pull off the knee slide? Did you do it?
My ankle was just wrapped up in tape, and I did it. And then I genuinely made it worse doing that whole competition.
Oh,
it was
believe
bad.
it.
Yeah, so it was like fully better.
Okay, we got to get to the pageantry of the acapella because so JT he was like one
JT.
of my. Were you in there with him?
No, but he was like right before I joined.
Okay, so like How does someone get into that? Like, what is the precursor?
Honestly, that was kind of random.
Because it looks like I don't know what to call it, but it doesn't seem like it's just a bunch of it's not. They're not all music majors, are they?
No, not at all. I wasn't a music major either. I did audio engineering.
Okay.
But like
kind of a music major.
Yeah. I didn't do music. I just it was just.
I didn't do music. I did sound.
I was in opera.
So the way I found out about
drama
is. Well, actually, the way I initially found out about it is when I went to Belmont like a couple months before I actually started there because they did like a tour of the place. They got all the new people in, and they were like, "Here's the school. You guys ready?" One of the guys leading that was a former member of the group, and he mentioned it when he found out that I beatboxed. And then there was like an acapella mixer. So like they'll do a thing where they'll get all 5 groups in a room and they'll just have tables and they'll just talk about their groups to whoever is interested, to whoever walks in. I don't remember how I found out about that, but I found out about that and I just randomly decided to audition. And then they were like, yes, and the rest is history. It's really funny because for the whole audition process, they're supposed to do callbacks. So when they accept your audition, they're supposed to like have you come back in and like actually perform something with the group. I couldn't do a callback, and I told them this ahead of time. I couldn't do a callback because I was at the 2022 American Beatbox Championships.
Sorry,
like,
I'm
my bad. I'm doing.
You do understand? You're just
things.
university, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've got real cred out there. I gotta go uphold.
I got a wiki, you know.
Yeah, I took the time to make my own wiki. You understand where I'm at, right? Do we have more wiki? More wiki?
Oh my god!
I think that pretty much
was
wraps
that the
it
end
up,
of the
I
wiki.
think. Yep.
I will do. Actually, I'll give a fun fact about like not the wiki, but like just in general. I've gotten every top 4 placement in the Hawaii Beatbox Championships before. So I've got.
What does that mean?
So I have. There have
Oh, you
been
mean like the
5
four
Beatbox
four
championships.
categories or 4?
No. So Hawaii Beatbox Championships has been happening since 2021. So there's been 5 episodes. In order, I got 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I didn't go. Then I got 1st.
Wow. So you. Oh, it's like acapella. You're like, well, if I don't go one year, maybe it's my turn. Yeah.
So that's just kind of funny. So I have like every plaque basically. I have yeah.
You have them lined up on the wall. Like you have a flush. Anyway, so the
literally.
So okay. So do you guys have a favorite competition that you've been to? Like,
Ooh, I think 2025 Crossroads would be my personal favorite. That is the year that I didn't qualify. Like I missed it by 1 spot, 2 points. It was really close.
That was really that.
Wait. Do we want to put that on the wiki? Do you want to put that on the...
No. Like I
haven't made my wiki yet. So.
No, we'll put it on his wiki. He's already got one.
Objectively, that is what happened. I just think that he should.
Wafer Boy thinks that Synthetik was no.
Synthetik was robbed. I'll say it now.
2025.
I missed qualifying by 2 points, so I was obviously very frustrated about that. The judges had left the scorecards out on one of the tables, so naturally I snapped a picture of all of them, and we went
naturally.
Oh man,
You have to.
My phone just popped out in my hand, and it was like, camera app was already open. But we go back to the Airbnb, and I think it was probably for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yes.
We just go through each individual judge's ranking for every single beatboxer that participated, to see where like some of the inconsistencies were with the judging and rating and everything.
All right. So and who is there like? Do you guys know who the judges are? Like really,
Yes,
when
yes.
you go?
They were there.
But the judges are typically like well-known beatboxers.
Yeah, they're pretty reputable. I think that year one of the judges was ZVD. He was the 2024 national beatbox champion. There was Match, who was 2024 national beatbox champion in like the duos category, so the 2 versus 2.
Yeah.
Who was the other one?
Shield,
who had
Shield.
won.
What a fucking good name. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Shield had won Crossroads the year before. So whenever you win Crossroads, you judge the next year.
So they do it like Pitchman, where if you win, you don't come back.
Oh yeah, you got to judge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
everyone's trying to get second.
right.
I got second for 10 years in a row. You know what that means?
Hobbit.
Right. Oh my goodness. Hobbit is he's one of the guys in the UK, and like right now he's kind of considered to be like one of the OGs.
Wait, Hobbit?
Yeah,
that's his name.
Does he have big feet? Is that the whole like big hairy feet?
He's short. That's all.
He's just short.
Like,
Well, I guess
ginger.
yeah.
He's notorious for getting second in every competition.
Dude, he's a strategist.
Yeah.
He's
hard to do.
my precious.
The precious silver trophy, you know.
Hey man, he just want to let go. That's the whole point. He's like, I'm not letting go of this competition.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, the whole judging thing.
Yeah, so we went through and we were talking about all the like what we thought were inconsistencies with the voting and everything. Regardless, though, it ended up being like one of the. It probably my favorite event that I've ever been to. It was a lot of fun. Everybody was super supportive.
And I'm sorry, where is Crossroads again?
Crossroads is in Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah.
It's put on by Kansas City Beatbox.
Asher the Smasher.
Asher the Smasher. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
We'll put a pic of Asher the Smasher.
Beatbox names are weird. Okay.
Hey, dude, you got this. It's part of the culture. Okay, so all right, so Eric, what's your favorite?
I think Crossroads 25 is also up there for me.
So is this unanimously kind of like a penultimal good competition?
It is one of the main competitions. Like I would say it is the second biggest competition in the United States behind like the actual like national championships.
Yeah. So you go to Crossroads, and if you're like the best there, then you go to like.
It's not a qualifier like that. No, it's just a title that you can add. There's no real qualifiers in the U.S.
Yeah, how do you get into like the big one?
You go,
and then literally, how many people go to that?
I think last year there was like 80 competitors.
That's not a whole lot, but I bet it's fierce competition.
Yeah, it's fierce competition because 80 competitors all get like a minute 30 round, and then only the top 16 get to actually compete.
Oh wow!
So, previous year there was 100, and that was like there was a couple years lapse between like the American Championships. They changed like organizers. So for the like return, there was over 100. I think it was like 115.
I think 115. Yeah. And even with that, like 115 people enter, 16 get to compete. So like they are weeding out everybody right off the bat. So, but that's like a lot of competitions. That's how you get in. Like the two ways to get into competitions are either that you make an audition video or a wild card video.
You were talking about that because like you were talking about the virtual stuff, right? You saw some of these.
Yeah, I saw where some of your videos were basically submissions of like. Here's like prepped routine.
Yeah, it'll always be like, "Hi, my name is Wafer Boy. I'm from Hawaii. Is my wild card for
where did he film this at? Like, what was the scenario?
My bathroom.
Yep.
The bathroom?
Swing theory was.
Swing theory. Oh, that one.
Yep.
I could have. So, fun fact about that one: I was technically in. I got 5th place on that wild card. I am not going to that competition. I just made it to make it.
So you're supposed to do that, but it happens.
Look, I told the organizer ahead of time. This is a competition in Hawaii in July. Normally, I'm able to go to that. This year, I'm not. I'm going back in June instead for my sister's birthday. So
priorities, I guess.
Priority. But yeah, so I just made one just to support and just to make one.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of competitions function on wild cards, and then whoever gets in gets to go in and battle. The one that I was just at in May actually have like a shirt and merch for it. New York Champs, they did wild cards for it as well. I got in on that. And then some other competitions, it'll be people show up and sign up to do like a live round, and then they will find out from there.
When you're at these live competitions, that it sounds like the judges are actually like have placed nationally or have like. Are you able to like kind of interact with them and chat with them?
Yes.
Or are they very?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just stay on New York Champs because that was the last one. Like, the panel for that included there was a 5-person panel, right? There was J-Lip, the 2023 New York Champ. There was Match and Plant, who both were like the 2024 American national 2-person tag team champions. Osis, who was 2nd place at the Grand Beatbox Battle, so basically World Championships in 2024, and River, who is the 2023 World Champ, basically. So I actually was able to just interact. A lot of the judges will just give you feedback if you talk to them. Like at the end of the night, like you walk up to them and was like, "Hey, what did you like? What can I work on?" Blah blah blah. Some of them you can also just interact with outside of. Like I got to hang out with River and Osis, the 2 international judges, the first day I was there, a little bit, and just talk to them. Funnily enough, I was telling Caleb too. For some reason, Osis knew who I was ahead of time and said he was a fan of my stuff. He's from Ireland.
Okay.
I don't know why he knows who
I want to know what Osis even means. Like
that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because his name is Oscar.
I always forget that.
Yeah, his name is Oscar. And River's name is Enzo. I don't know how
Enzo. Wow, he didn't go by Enzo.
He's French. So
okay.
For French Colombian.
In France, Enzo's not that spectacular.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you do get to talk to like.
It's just some other dude.
Yeah.
A question I was thinking we should get. I do have to open a bar soon.
Fair.
But the last question I want to get into is the gear, the mics. So like what are you working with?
We both have Mackie EM89Ds. Funnily enough, these were not common beatbox mics until I want to say around 2022, 2023. So Pono puts on a competition called the Aloha Beatbox Battle. It's like an international competition held in Hawaii, and one of the first years he bought Mackie's as like the community mics. Like, so if someone is there and they don't have a microphone, they can use that. And people were kind of just amazed by the sound of it. Big thing about these mics is the flat tops. So if you have a flat top mic, it's easier for you to like have more sounds come across better.
You want your mouth to be flush with the top of the...
Quite literally, yeah. Because
Yeah.
like with something like a SM58, like the round tops, it's harder to really get sounds like fully in. Because like also beatbox mic technique is like this. You're holding this or this. You're holding the mic literally right up against your mouth. And especially for sounds like what's called a lip roll is something that happens completely on the side of your mouth. Or like the more of that you can cup, the more of that you can get right directly into the mic, the better, which is why something like a Mackie is better, or like an AKG D5.
Hold on one sec. Toby, can you let Crocker in? Yeah, go let Crocker in. Thank you.
Oh, Crocker.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. But for something like a Mackie or like a D5, they're just better. Excuse me, sorry. For beatbox sounds, because it's a flat top, it helps with a better overall response to the sounds that you're doing, especially because you're cupping it and it's going like directly into the mic. Another good thing for mics is like a bass response. I think you were talking about that earlier.
I used to have a Shure SM58. That's the one that I was using for like 5 years or so, up until actually this March.
Did Eric influence you on that?
Everybody influenced me, actually.
Well, I mean, but is this one very common with most people now?
Yes. Right now it's like one of the staples. It's like $50, and it's pretty cheap, but it has great bass response. So like the value for the price that you're getting, like it's incredible, honestly. With the flat or the round top that I was using, because there's such a small space for like it to be super close to the sound, then it was sacrificing a lot of power usually. The bass wasn't really coming through as well. And whenever I battled Zephyr, that guy that said that I was synthetic as fuck, whenever he went and whenever I went, there was a drastic level in like the sound,
the power,
presence.
Presence,
exactly. So
bass playing is that's a big thing for bass playing too.
Exactly.
You know,
and so it wasn't until earlier this year that I was like, you know what, I need to get a better microphone. Like the 58, like it's just a huge nerf. And so I went to, I think I got it actually after the Ohio champion, or like the Open Championships, but I was using other people's Mackies, and whenever I did a sound on mine, I went, and then I did it on the Mackie once I bought it. I was like, oh my goodness. It was genuinely probably twice as loud.
And loudness and power is a giant category in...
He knows.
I know this because
you said he's
loud.
Yeah.
He has kind of like zoned in on the power and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock you off this stage. Yeah.
So it's a big thing, especially because like the louder you are, the more powerful you are, like the more effective your sounds are, especially for bassier sounds. You want that power to come through. You want to be like knocking the stage. You want the judges, the crowd to feel it in their chest. And if you're like very much louder than your opponent, no matter how much like technically better your opponent is, you're going to sound better.
Yeah, it's the presence. His presence, yeah. Well, we're gonna knock everything off the stage today, right now. So like, I got to open a bar, guys.
Fair.
But this has been amazing. And actually, I was really glad that you won, because I was like, oh shit, Eric's a badass beatboxer. This will be so freaking tight. All right. So thank you for tuning in to Villager People at the historic Villager Tavern, sponsored by Shinerbach. I'm Andrew Perot. This is Troy Bryant, my co-host today, and we have been talking to beatboxers Wafer Boy and Synthetik. Cue that exit music.
So if you're up in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories.